The Santa Monica History Museum is honored to help tell the story of the Tongva, the indigenous inhabitants of Santa Monica. Also known as the Gabrielino or the Gabrieleño, the Tongva were one of California's richest and most culturally sophisticated pre-contact societies. The Tongva have lived in the Los Angeles area for about 7,000 years. Tongva territory was similar to the footprint of Los Angeles. The northern border was shared with the Chumash in Malibu. Coverage extended south to the Newport Beach area, east into the San Gabriel Mountains, and west to include local islands such as Santa Catalina. The vibrant hunter-gatherer culture of pre-contact Tongva included arts, religion, an organized society, and a wealthy trading economy. Though Tongva life was irreparably harmed by the violent displacement of their villages, today the Tongva community has resurrected many of their ancestral traditions. The Los Angeles basin was populated with about 100 Tongva villages. This painting by Mary Thompson is the closest representation that we have to a typical pre-contact Tongva village. Tongva families lived together in dome-shaped structures. Houses were often large enough for extended families to live together. Tule, a water reed, was integral to the Tongva way of life. Thick woven mats of tule were used to insulate homes. Tule was also used to make everyday objects and even toys such as dolls. The name Tongva means people of the earth. The Tongva had a reciprocal relationship with the local ecology, acting as stewards of the land. They avoided overuse of natural resources, instead fostering healthy regeneration. Staple foods included acorns, nuts, seeds, vegetables, and fruit, as well as deer and fish. Instead of making pottery, the Tongva used a rock called steatite, or soapstone. This unique rock was mined on Pimu, the Tongva name for Catalina Island. It has an oily, soapy texture and is light and easy to carve. Soapstone's durability and heat resistance made for excellent cooking implements. The Tongva had a wealthy trading economy. The Tongva villages near Santa Monica traded with other communities that lived farther from the ocean. Items used in trade included soapstone bowls, shells, dried fish, and animal skins. The Tongva were known as skilled boat builders, specializing in a plank canoe called a tiat. Sticky tar from a local source, what we know today as the La Brea tar pits, was used to fill gaps between the planks, thus making the tiat watertight. Elements of the Tongva language survive in Los Angeles place and street names such as Topanga and Cahuenga. Mumatahiko Way, a short street in Santa Monica, is named for a Tongva phrase. Mumatahiko means breath of the ocean and was used in a Tongva song for launching tiat canoes. Murals throughout Los Angeles feature an indigenous woman named Toiparina. Toiparina was a Tongva shaman, linguist, and educator. She was angered by the abuse of her people and destruction of their culture by the Spanish missionaries and soldiers. She planned an attack on the mission San Gabriel. The plot was discovered before it could be carried out, and Toiparina was arrested. Toiparina is embraced by the indigenous community and contemporary Angelenos as an inspiring figure of strength. Curravanga Springs, a Tongva settlement on the west side, is located on the campus of University High School. It is cared for by members of the Tongva community and is used for Tongva celebrations. One such event is the annual observance of Indigenous Peoples Day, which is open to the public. We look forward to seeing you at the Santa Monica History Museum, where our old Santa Monica room highlights Santa Monica's Tongva roots.